What's up, YouTube? Just want to get a quick video in real fast, just to show you a little bit of difference in sizes with these EZX monster trucks. We got the two-wheel drive 10 scale amp here, monster truck. We got the four-wheel drive 10 scale Ruckus monster truck, and we got the two-wheel drive 10 scale Ruckus two-wheel drive here. But as you can see, so we can do some comparisons here. Let's go to a 16th scale here. You see that? That's 16th scale, 18th, 16th. And then we'll go on over to the 10th scale. So if you get comparison on the wheelbase here, 10th scale and 16th scale here. 16th scale monster truck, 10th scale monster truck. Now this is considered 10th scale, but it's really an 8th scale. It's over 13 and a half inches in wheelbase, because it's just a little bit longer than the two-wheel drive Ruckus. Actually, it needs to go forward a little bit more, so that's even there, right there, and then you can see here, bam. And this is pretty much 8th scale as well. It's 13 and a half inches roughly. And this is a little over that, a little bigger than that. So by Roar standards, these would be considered 8th scale. It really doesn't matter what the manufacturer writes on the box. If you show up to race, and I got to go a mess over here. Gotta get rid of all those boxes. Got too much stuff coming in. You show up to race, and you're like, "Hey, man, the box says 10 scale," and they're like, "Well, your wheelbase is longer than spec. You're at 13.7 inch wheelbase. We're not going to let you race." That is what it is, So really, the manufacturer's box doesn't really hold bearing at the track. I can show up there with a buggy that I bought that said 10 scale, but the wheelbase is too long and it's considered 8th scale. I have to run with the 8th scale crowd. So honestly, manufacturers, whatever they put on the box, really, when it comes to bashing rigs, the manufacturers, they kind of have a little bit of leeway with that. Not leeway, but people don't race bashing rigs. And so the manufacturer doesn't really worry about the scale and being within Roar spec, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to race that rig anyway. So the issue won't come up. The issue won't come up if you're not going to be racing it. So they kind of tend to throw that 1/10 scale, that 1/8 scale out there kind of lightly. As you can see with these, like, okay, so if they consider this a 1/10 scale, I bought this as a 1/10 scale, and they sold me this also as a 1/10 scale. You know what I'm saying? And this one too. Well, this is the two-wheel drive 10 scale right here. But really, this is the real 10 scale. This would be a real 10 scale size here. This is the circuit. And the, what was it, maybe a boost or something like that. So this would be off of a 10 scale. This is more of an 8th scale. And this is more of an 8th scale. Like I said, doesn't matter what the box says. It only matters what the Roar specifications say. And if you go to the track, that's where it really counts. Alright guys, peace.